Yes, people, a very, very happy evening to all of you. Thank you so much. So, guys, we're doing this chapter called as Accounting for Bills of Exchange and Promissory Note. In the last class, we had a discussion on the accounting treatment in four cases of honourment of bill. In the four cases of honourment of bill. Am I right? Just a second. Yes. Last class, we learned how to do accounting for bill of exchange in four cases, under four cases or under four circumstances. What is the first circumstances? When the bill is retained till the date of maturity by the seller himself. Then what is the accounting treatment? What if the bill is discounted with bank? What is the accounting treatment when the bill is endorsed to the third party? What is the accounting treatment for the bill sent for collection? In all the four cases, one thing was common, that the bill on the maturity date was honored. Means what? On the maturity date, the customer, the buyer made the payment as required. So this is called as cases for honourment of bill. Today we'll discuss now same four cases, but on the date of maturity, if the customer is not making the payment, that is called as dishonourment of bill. So under dishonourment of bill, what accounting treatment we are supposed to do is what we are going to learn today. Since we have a time constraint, I don't think so all the four cases can be done, but definitely two cases is the target for today, right? Can I take the question directly and through that can I explain? Right. So this is illustration 8 of the T.S. Grewal book. Sir, why are you working out from T.S. Grewal book? Why not from ICA module? ICA module, the very first illustration, if you look into, talks about two bills. One bill is discounted, second bill is endorsed. So this is a little complicated. In the very first day of the class, if I do such kind of a question, which is very complicated, that too, especially when you have not done this in your 11th and 12th, it becomes very difficult to get the hold on this chapter. So therefore, in order to make you all comfortable with the illustration questions of ICA module, it is my duty to work out the questions from the basic book, so that you get a good hold and grip on the concept. Once the concept is clear, then we'll come and solve the complicated questions. Is that okay? So we are going to spend at least 4 to 5 classes, not 4 to 5, 3 to 4 classes on basics. Once this is ready, from next class onwards itself, we'll start working out the question from your ICI study module. Am I loud and clear? Okay. So this is illustration 8, people, of T.S. Grewal book, which says that Amar sold goods for 50,000 to Bhaskar on 1st Jan 2019. So what is 1st Jan 2019? Date of selling the goods. Date of selling the goods. And on the same day, he drew a bill on Bhaskar at 3 months for the sale amount. So what is the date of drawing of the bill? Same date of sale, which is 1 Jan 2019. The bill was duly accepted, but is dishonored on the due date. On the due date, it is dishonored. Amar pays 1,000 as noting charges. Now, this noting charges is something new for all of you. Is that okay? So I will have to explain it, but when I do the question, that time I'll teach. Record this transaction in the journal of Amar and Bhaskar both. Okay. So my question goes to all of you. Who is Amar and who is Bhaskar? Amar is seller and Bhaskar is buyer. Who is drawing bill on whom? Amar, the seller, is drawing the bill on Bhaskar, the customer. So who's the drawer of the bill? Amar. Who's the issuer of the bill? I asked, who is the issuer of the bill? Amar. Who is the payer of the bill? Who is the payer of the bill in this case? Amar only, because Amar is going to hold this bill till maturity. Okay. Who is the acceptor of the bill? Bhaskar. Clear so far? Okay. Can we draw the diagram? Let's draw the diagram now. Sir, in exam, are we supposed to do drawing? Not at all. You can do it if required. If the question is very complicated, if you feel that by drawing, I'll make it, comparatively easy for the question to, be solved, then you can do it. Otherwise, ICA does not require the diagram. The diagram is only for your comfortability and understanding. Who's seller? Amar. Bhaskar spelling Bhaskar. Is it right? Okay. Buyer. First transaction, sold goods. Along with that, delivered tax invoice. If the invoice is with GST, it is tax invoice. Without GST, just invoice. So tax invoice or invoice, whatever the case is. Along with this, what did we send else? We sent bill of exchange. What is bill of exchange? Whatever is the terms and conditions orally agreed by Amar and Bhaskar with regard to payment, all that is documented in the bill of exchange. There's a particular format. In that format, they generally prepare the bill of exchange. Okay. Once Bhaskar is receiving the goods, invoice, and bill of exchange, what will he do next? He will do acceptance of the bill. So acceptance of bills of exchange. Okay. Then what happens next? Amar, once he receives the bill, he will hold the bill and wait till the date of maturity. On the date of maturity, what is he supposed to do? He is supposed to present the bill to Bhaskar, and Bhaskar is supposed to honor the bill by making the payment. But in this case, what happened? In this case, Amar presented the bill to Bhaskar, but Bhaskar dishonored the bill. Bill presented, but dishonored. But dishonored. Clear so far? Till this, can we pass the journal entry? In the books of seller. In the books of seller first. So, in the books of Amar. Before that, can you please help me to calculate the date of maturity? So here, what is the term of the bill, people? Nothing mentioned means after date. So after date means date of issue. What is the date of issue? 1 Jan 2019. So 1/1/2019 plus credit period is how many months? 3 months. So can you please tell me the due date? January, so it is Feb, March, April. So 1 April 2019. With this, add 3 grace days. So you get maturity date, which is what? First, no? So second, third, fourth. 4th April 2019. Anywhere in the question have they mentioned this 4th April is a public holiday? Had they told this is a public holiday, then what would have done? The previous business day or the previous business working day would have been your maturity date. Had the question told you this is an unforeseen holiday, then next working day, 5th of April will be your maturity date. Got it? Not got it? Okay. So on the date of sale, first entry on 1/1/2019 on date of sale. What is entry, people? We have sold the goods and we are yet to receive money from Bhaskar. So debtor to sales. Who is debtor here? Bhaskar. Bhaskar account debit to sales. How much? 50,000. 50,000 and 50,000. Bhaskar, here we call it as unsecured debtor. Unsecured debtor. Got it? Not got it? This unsecured debtor is asset. To create this asset, you gave a debit. Now, once the bill is accepted, this unsecured debtor is no longer unsecured. So when you created this unsecured debtor, you gave a debit. Now to cancel it, what should I give? Credit. So to Bhaskar. To Bhaskar. In place of that, debit is empty, no? So what will I debit now? Bills receivable account debit. Now this is called as secured debtor. Secured debtor. Any difficulty? If I may ask you, what is the balance of Bhaskar's ledger? What will you say? It is zero balance because Bhaskar account is opened here and closed. Okay? Okay. This acceptance has also happened on 1/1/2019 itself. So this is date of sale. This is date of sale. And this is date of acceptance. This is date of acceptance. Now what happens? Waiting happens. What day comes? Date of maturity. Date of maturity. So what's the maturity date? 4 April 2019. On 4 April 2019, Bhaskar got ready with lot of happiness, enthusiasm. He approached Bhaskar. Who got ready? Amar got ready. What did I say? Bhaskar got ready. Nobody objected also. Who got ready? Who is excited to collect money? Amar. So Amar got up early in the morning. He got ready with full excitement. Jumping, jump. He went where? To Bhaskar's office. What did Bhaskar do? We knocked the door. Bhaskar, open the door. Bhaskar didn't even listen. He didn't open the door. One scenario. Second scenario. Knock. Bhaskar said, get lost. I will not pay money today. Which means on the maturity date, we have not received the money what we intended to receive. Yes or no? Reason could be anything. Bhaskar is also out of station. For any emergency, he's gone out. So he's not there to make the payment. On his behalf, nobody's there to make the payment. Or Bhaskar has not got intention to make the payment. He wants to defraud it. Maybe Bhaskar genuinely doesn't have money that day. Bhaskar thought, from where I will get money, no? Once I receive money from some other party, I'll make the payment. So Bhaskar was expecting payment from one party. That party did not give money to Bhaskar. So Bhaskar also now is running short of money. Reason could be anything. Genuine, non-genuine, whatever be the reason. On the due date, the bill is not honored. Right or wrong? Okay. Now here, I split the reason into two reasons. One, genuine reason. If you're having a genuine reason and that you are not able to make the payment, you have a choice. You have a choice to approach Amar. Before Amar comes to your doorstep, you can reach out to him on the due date, morning itself, or the previous day, and request Amar for cancelling this bill. In place of that, issue a new bill with extended time period. We request, no? So today I wanted to make the payment, but unfortunately, I couldn't make the arrangement. So can you give me one more month? Give me one more month, I'll make the payment next time. So this bill will be cancelled, and in place of that, we'll create a new bill. That is called as renewal of bill. That is called as a renewal of bill. That is my next topic after dis-honourment. So renewal is bad. What you know? The buyer himself approaches genuinely that so because of so and so genuine reason, I'm not in position to make the payment as promised. So kindly cancel the old bill and give me a new bill for a new credit period. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever it is. So here, Bhaskar is approaching from the front. Samar will feel, of course, if he's not getting the money, he'll feel that pain. But still, Amar can be happy that at least Bhaskar has come and approached me for a renewal. Adade, he's genuinely caring about my, what do you call it? Emotions. So renewal of bill is a very happy concept. Though payment is not happening, but Bhaskar emotionally reached out Amar, requesting them to renew the bill and give a future date. Yes or no? But this dis-honourment is a case where the Bhaskar, look at the attitude. He says on our face, get lost, I'll not pay the money. We are calling him, he's not picking up the phone. Got it, not got it. So this is treated as dis-honourment of bill. Means I'm trying to present the bill to you so that you can honor the bill, but forget honoring. You're not even picking the call. You're abusing. You're scolding. What not you're doing? You're making me wait for so long. So are able to feel the difference between dis-honourment and renewal. In renewal, what happens? This person is coming and approaching whom? The seller, that kindly give me extra time. So there is one consideration coming from the buyer. Here what is happening? Buyer is showing his own attitude. I don't have money now. When I want, I'll pay that time only. Get lost now. Like that attitude is being shown. So are able to feel the difference between dis-honourment and renewal. In renewal also, we will cancel the bill. But that cancellation is mutual cancellation. Both of them are agreeing for that cancellation. But here it is a forceful cancellation. Got it, not got it? Okay. Now tell me one thing, people. In case of dis-honourment, this is the reaction of Amar. Because Amar was not informed earlier that Bhaskar is not going to make the payment. So for Amar, this came as a shock. What, yeah? I was expecting money today, but money is not coming. And look at the attitude. Very bad attitude. This is called as dis-honourment. Dis-honourment. Are you able to feel that emotion? There's a thin line of difference between dis-honourment and renewal. Okay. I have a couple of things running in mind. I'm just thinking, should I say that or not say? Or can I finish it off shortly and sweetly? Anyways. No, I will tell. Eventually, I'll tell. But now, idu purijida? Okay. So dis-honourment is basically this particular customer is not giving any prior intimation to this party and he's misbehaving with the party. This is called as dis-honourment of bill. Got it? Not got it? Now, upon dis-honourment means if this kind of cancellation of bill is one-sided, not both the sided. It is one-sided means it's very risky. Now, for example, let's say here, Bhaskar did not make the payment. Why? Because Bhaskar did not have the money. Now, what happened? Amar got pissed off. He went to the court for recovery. Court asked Bhaskar, why did you not make the payment? Why did you not make the payment? Bhaskar said, sir, when did I not make the payment? Sir, Amar didn't even come to me, sir. Amar didn't even present the bill to me. If without presenting the bill, if Amar does not present the bill to me, how will I make the payment? So what did Bhaskar do? In the court of law, he twisted the case. Apo, it's a problem, no? Which means, apart from Amar and Bhaskar, there should be one neutral party who has to come and check whether actually the dis-honourment has happened or not happened. If at all it has happened, the dis-honourment has happened because of which party's mistake. Was it that Amar, the seller, did not present the bill? That's why dis-honourment happened? Or was it presented properly, but Bhaskar, that is customer, did not make the payment? Correct? Sometimes it happens this way also. On the maturity date, Amar forgot to present the bill. Purida. Bhaskar did not make the payment. After a couple of days, Amar is asking for payment. No, Bhaskar, whatever money he kept, no, that money he had to give it for somebody else. Because some emergency came, he gave. Nee vandu keep and anisha. So that I'll give you. But you didn't come and ask. So I gave that money to somebody else. Now, Amar got pissed off. He started abusing Bhaskar. Bhaskar felt bad. He said, get lost, I'll not pay the money. I didn't tell I will not pay the money. I was about to make the payment. You didn't come. First you're coming 2-3 days later. So in this I had some emergency. I paid the money to somebody else. So give me 2-3 days. I'll arrange and give it back. Amar is not willing to listen to it. So he goes to the court of law, puts a complaint that Bhaskar is not making the payment. So in this process, whose mistake it is? Amar or Bhaskar? Amar. Purinjida. Why Amar's mistake? Because Amar did not make the presentment of the bill on time and moreover is showing attitude to Bhaskar that you're not making the payment. I presented bill now. You presented late. So at the time, I was waiting for 3 days. You will come, but you didn't come. So what happened? I gave this money to somebody else. Now I'm running short of money. After 2 days, I will arrange money. I'll give you. But Amar is not willing to listen. He's coming with full ego. No, I want bill today itself. Payment today itself. So mistake could be of either party. Purida. So in court of law, if Amar is blaming Bhaskar and Bhaskar is blaming Amar Apnina, can court come to a conclusion? No, because there's lack of sufficient evidence. There's lack of sufficient evidence. So in such case, lawyers or the chartered accountants generally advise that take this matter to notary public. Take this matter to notary public. Who's this notary public? Generally a lawyer. Generally a lawyer. He will listen the matter. For example, Amar presented the bill properly to Bhaskar. Amar presented the bill properly to Bhaskar. But Bhaskar did not honor, no? So he has to go and tell this information to notary public. Now what will notary public do is, notary public on the very same day, very same moment, he will come and do the presentment on behalf of Amar. So presentment is happening on the same day. Bhaskar here, if he's not picking the call, he's not attending the notary public properly, he's talking in very bad attitude to notary public apnina, the notary public will make a note of all this scenario. He will make a noting of all this scenario. And in that notary public document, in the noting document, he'll put a seal and give. So this will act as a strong evidence to the court of laws. Purida. So who is this notary public? What is this noting? Let's have a read at it. In my notes, I've given it. Meaning of notary public. A notary public is a person. Should I zoom in a little bit more? Now, notary public is a person authorized by the government. So he's a government official, usually by central government or state government. In most of the cases, it is state government. Why? Why did government appoint or authorize this person? To perform certain legal formalities. Like witness signature. Have you seen? Whenever you generally buy any property, you execute one sale agreement, which is also called a sale deed. In the sale deed, buyer will sign, seller also will sign. Correct? Apart from these two people, there are minimum 2 witnesses who are supposed to sign. This witness can be anybody. This witness can be your family members also. One family member of the buyer, another family member of the seller. Accepted. Imagine in some scenario, you cannot find any witness. Neither your relative or friends யாருமே witness எடுக்க முடியல அப்படின்னா அப்ப witness யாரை எடுப்பீங்க? You can take this person as your witness. This witness is required wherever you execute any agreement. In business, wherever you execute any kind of contract, any kind of agreement, it is important that between two people contracting, there should be 1% or 2% signing as a witness to this particular arrangement. Got it? Not got it? So உனக்கு யாராவது விட்னஸா கிடைக்கல அப்படின்னா இந்த நோட்டரி பப்ளிக்கை நீ அழிச்சிட்டு போயிட்டு என்ன பண்ணலாம்? சார் ப்ளீஸ் become the witness for our transaction and kindly sign it. Got it? Not got it? So he will go through all the transactions properly. Genuine இருக்கா இல்லையாங்கிறது, buyer வந்து கரெக்டா transactions பார்த்திருக்கானா, seller is he taking care of things properly or not, like that everything has been cross checked and then witness will do the signature. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Then on certain documents you have to get the authentication of the notary public. For example, it was not prevalent now, long back. When you register for a CA Foundation course, you're supposed to upload your 12th mark sheet, right? Sometimes people misplace their original 12th mark sheet, but they have the Xerox copy of it, right? So Xerox copy, when you upload on the portal, they don't accept it. I say doesn't accept it. What they say is this 12th mark sheet should be attested by your school principal or a chart accountant. Purida? Got it? Not got it? So either the school principal or the CA has to punch in their seal. They have to affix their seal with membership number. CA na, I have to affix my seal with membership number. I have to sign it. If a principal apnina, principal has to put the official seal of the school, principal's seal and signature. This is called as attestation. Attestation the authentication. So like that, on multiple documents, you have to get attestation for multiple people, right? So verifying and certifying that a person has signed the document willingly. அதாவது ஒரு டாக்குமெண்ட்ல attestation தேவைப்படுது. It could be any government work. It could be any kind of government work. For that government work, some attestation is required. So you can take attestation from multiple people. In that, one of the attestation authorities who? This notary public. Certifying the execution of document, affidavit, declaration, power of attorney. This is also same thing. Authentication, certifying, pretty much all of them mean same. On certain documents, affidavits, declaration, or on power of attorney, we need the certification or signature of the notary public. That is, or notary public functions are very much acceptable in the law. Here you will study this in law, not in accounts. This is something you will study in law. More case of civil and criminal law, no? In-depth discussion about the notary public will come. Now, there's something called as noting and protesting of bill. Apart from doing all this activity, a notary public also can do noting and protesting of bill. Means what? The seller will approach the notary public in case of dis-honourment of bill. That notary public will present the bill to the buyer and check what really happened. The dis-honourment happened because the presentation was not done, the bill was not presented, or this mistake was done by the customer. Whatever the mistake is, he'll make a note of it. So he records the dis-honourment of the bill of exchange or the promissory note. So the bill of exchange or the promissory note, if it is dishonoured due to any reason, that reason he will record. That job is called as noting and protesting bills. Got it? Not got it? Now, in India, notaries are appointed under Notaries Act 1952. They are usually advocate or legal professionals with certain number of years of experience. Role of notary public in dishonour of bill of exchange. The bill is dishonoured. Why does bill gets dishonoured? Either due to non-presentment of bill. On the maturity date, if you do not present the bill aptina, it amounts to dis-honourment, because once the maturity date is passed, the bill becomes invalid. Bill is valid as long as the bill is within the maturity period. Once the maturity date is expired, let's say today is the maturity date, 1 June 2026, today is the maturity date. Inniki payment avala appadina, tomorrow 2/6, it becomes invalid. Got it? Not got it? So one reason for dishonourment of bill is that the seller is not presented the bill. Or what could be the second reason? Seller is presented it, but buyer has not made the payment. So if the bill is dishonoured, either due to non-presentment or non-payment, a notary public helps in formalizing this dishonour by performing a process called as noting and protesting. In the entire dishonourment procedure, he will formalize by performing noting and protesting work. Now, what is noting work? It is an official record by the notary public that the bill has been dishonored. In that, what he mentions the date of dishonourment of bill. Then he'll mention the details of the party, who's seller, who's buyer. His details will be mentioned. Third, he will mention the reason for dishonourment. Why dishonourment happened? Maybe he did not present the bill properly. Or second, he presented bill properly, but this fellow did not make the payment. So whatever is the reason for dishonourment, he'll mention that also. At the end, he'll mention his charges. No notary public will do the work without any fees. He will charge his fees at the end. Correct? No? Yes. And at the end, what will he put? Official seal and signature. Official stamp and signature will be affixed on the document. Got it? Not got it? Notary charges are paid to notary public for doing the noting work. And in general, these charges are recoverable ultimately from the drawer of the bill. Now listen to me very carefully. If the, what did I say? Drawee or drawer I said? I said drawer, I'm so sorry. It is recovered from the drawee of the bill. That is basically the customer and the buyer. Now listen to me very carefully. If the reason for dishonourment is non-payment, who's the person responsible for non-payment? Buyer. So since buyer did not make the payment, I had to go and approach the notary public. Then notary public had to come. I had to make him do all the noting work and I had to make the payment. So this charges what I paid from my pocket is because of whose mistake? Customer's mistake, buyer's mistake. So ultimately this money will be recovered from buyer. Got it? Not got it? So in case of bill of exchange, who is drawee? In case of bill of exchange, who's drawee? Buyer. In case of promissory note, who's the drawer? Buyer. So don't go over the word drawee or drawer, because the word drawee and drawer changes in case of bill of exchange and promissory note. In short, if the dishonourment is happening because of non-payment, then this charges ultimately has to be recovered from whom? From the buyer, because it is buyer's fault. If the dishonourment happens because of non-presentment, then this charges should be paid by whom? Seller. Got it? Not got it? Drawer, drawee word will change depending on whether this document is bill of exchange or promissory note. Am I loud and clear? Sir, if the question is silent, what should we assume? The dishonourment is because of non-payment or non-presentment. It is always because of non-payment. If it is because of non-payment, then the noting charges should be recovered from whom? Should be recovered from buyer. But initially, who will pay it? Seller. Because notary public, who has taken? Seller has taken. Sir, please come with me. See, this donkey fellow is not making the payment. So please come with me. So who took along and went? Seller. So notary public will ask money from whom? First, seller only. So seller will make the payment. Anna, this money should be recovered from buyer. Got it? Not got it? Okay. What is protesting? A protesting is a formal certificate issued by notary public after noting. So after all noting the facts, an official certificate has been issued. It acts as a legal proof or evidence that the bill is dishonored, helps the holder of the protest in taking the legal actions against the drawer or the endorser, whatever the case may be. Purinjada. Because now, whatever certificate has been issued by the notary public, court will take acknowledgement of that, and they will be able to move the case very faster compared to a case where there is no noting done. Purinjada. Clear or not clear? Because when noting is not done, always seller will blame buyer, buyer will blame seller. In this game, court will not be able to conclude who is right and who is wrong. So this matter will keep on dragging a lot. So if you don't want to drag the matter, if you want to close the matter as early as possible, it is very important that you invite a notary public and get all the noting work done to understand who is the real reason behind the dishonourment of bill. Got it? Not got it? Now, the question says that the bill is duly accepted but is dishonoured on the due date. Amar pays 1,000 as noting charges. Who's Amar? Seller. Now, bill is dishonoured. Have they told in question who's the person behind dishonourment or what is the reason for dishonourment? No. Nothing mentioned means we will always assume that the dishonourment has happened because of the non-payment. Non-payment apnina, ultimately dishonouring charges who has to bear? Buyer has to bear. Anna, who is paying the money as of now? Ammar is paying, seller is paying as of now. Because he has got the notary public along with him. But ultimately he'll recover from whom? Ultimately we have to recover from buyer only. Got it? Not got it? So who will record the noting charges as expense in their books of accounts? Yepa, I am telling ultimately who will bear? Bhaskar will bear. Bear na enna artham? Who will record the expenditure? In 12th CBSE partnership topic, what did we discuss? Who will bear it? Who will pay it? Which context? Which context? Realization expenses, revaluation expenses. அப்ப இங்க என்ன சொல்லியிருக்கேன் நான் அங்க? Bear means what? The person who is bearing the expenditure is the person who will record the expenditure in the books of accounts. Got it, not got it? Others, don't worry. All this I'll discuss one more time. Okay, va? Okay. One second. Somebody switch on the light there, is it? Yes, Kana. What is your doubt? Now that will come. That will come, not now. Vare. Your point will get covered. Just give me some time. I'll finish it off. Now, guys, Amar is making the payment. Okay, va. Come back here. Are we clear with the first two transactions? First transaction is date of sale. On the date of sale, entry, are we clear? Yes. Then are we clear with the date of acceptance? What entry? Are we clear with this? Yes. Now, what is 4 for 2019 people? This is the maturity date. On the maturity date, have you received the money? No. Whether you receive the money or not, either of the cases, the validity of the bill is over, lost. Apana, we have to close bills of exchange. So BR வந்து open பண்றதுக்கு, to open BR, to increase BR, you gave a debit. Now to cancel it, I have to give a credit. To BR, account 50,000. You are closing asset. My only question to all of you, you created this asset because you wanted money. Have you got your money? No. When will you get this money? I hope we'll get this money in future. With that hope, you have to recreate here Bhaskar. So Bhaskar's account, what you opened here and closed here, upon dishonourment, you have to reopen Bhaskar's account. You have to reopen Bhaskar's account. So Bhaskar, Bhaskar, Bhaskar account debit 50,000 to bills receivable. Got it, not got it? So here, Bhaskar account you opened. Here, in the second transaction, you closed Bhaskar's account. So Bhaskar account ka ledger balance is 0. But again, upon dishonourment, we have to reopen. It's not open. It is reopen Bhaskar's account. Got it, not got it? Can you please tell me what is the balance in BR ledger? What is the balance in BR ledger? What is the balance in BR ledger? 0, because BR account got opened here and closed here. So BR account is closed. Whatever the money was there in BR account to be receivable, that is transferred to Bhaskar's account. We have reopened Bhaskar account, not opening. We are reopening his account. Got it, not got it? Now, on the very same day, one more thing happened. Amar invited one gentleman. Who is that gentleman? Notary public, for doing the noting work. After all the noting work is over, we got the document that is required. What will notary public ask? Charges. That is called as notary charges. What is it called as? Notary charges. This notary charges has been paid by whom? Amar paid it. So from Amar's pocket, the money is gone out to bank. How much? 1,000. My question to all of you, this 1,000 rupees what we pay to notary public, is it my mistake? If it is my mistake, apnina, I will bear the expenses. Appo what is the ledger name? Notary charges account debit. Notary charges account debit. Yeda ache. Did somebody do something? Tell me, people. If it is my fault, what is my fault? Ammaroda fault enna irukkalam. I did not make the presentment of bill apnina. It is my fault. Then I'll bear the expense. Upon noting charges, account debit will come. But in this case, is it my fault? Did the dishonourment happen because of Amar or Bhaskar? Bhaskar. But who has paid the money? Amar. So Amar will recover this money from Bhaskar. When will I recover? In future, along with this 50,000, I will recover. Anything that I recover in future is asset. To create asset, to give a debit. Debit in whose account? From whom you should receive money? Bhaskar. So Bhaskar account debit. Bhaskar account debit. To bank. Bhaskar account debit to bank. How much? 1,000. Any problem? Sir, these both entry can be combined and pass. You will combine and pass in exam. But here I did separately only for knowledge purpose. In exam, you will combine these both entry. So if I combine these both entry, what is the combined entry? Bhaskar 50,000 debit, Bhaskar 1,000 debit. Both put together is how much? 51,000. So Bhaskar 51,000 account debit. This 51,000 what you recover is 50,000 against bills receivable. So two bills receivable, 50,000 and 1,000 you have to recover because you made the payment to the notary public through bank. So this is the combined effect. Am I loud and clear? Online people, am I loud and clear? Date of sale entry, date of acceptance entry. This is date of dishonourment. Date of dishonourment. Okay, not okay. So on the date of dishonourment, you reopen unsecured debtor account and close BR account. This is the dishonourment entry. This is the dishonourment entry. Any big difficulty here? When the bill is retained till maturity, what is the journal entry for dishonourment? Debtor account is reopened. Bill amount plus noting charges. 2 BR, bill amount, 2 cash in bank, noting charges. Can I say the same entry we passed? Debtor is what? Bhaskar. Bhaskar account debit, 2 BR, 2 bank. Same entry we have passed. Okay, not okay. Now, same thing in the book of Bhaskar. On the date of purchase. What is date of purchase, people? 1 January 2019. Okay. On 1/1/19, what is the journal entry for date of, what is journal entry for purchase? No energy. Purchase account debit to Amar. Purchase to Creator. Who's Creator here? Amar. How much? 50,000 and 50,000. Any difficulty? Okay. Then what happens? On the very same day, the bill was accepted by Bhaskar. So Amar is unsecured creditor. To cancel it, we have to give debit. To create it, you give a credit. To cancel it, debit. So Amar account debit to bills payable 50,000, 50,000. Can you please tell me what is the balance in BP account? What is the balance in BP account? 50,000. Trade balance 50,000. What is the balance of Amar account? 0. So Amar account is opened here and closed here. So nil balance in Amar account. Then next is what date? Date of maturity, which is 4/4/2019. The bill got dishonored. Upon the dishonourment of the bill, the bills of exchange will lose its validity. To create a bill, you give a credit. Now to cancel it, I have to give a debit. So bills payable account debit. Yes or no? How much bill I have to cancel? 50,000. Not just that. Exactly. Now, Amar made 1,000 rupees ka payment, no? So Amar will say, Bhaskar, this all happened because of your mistake. So 1,000 rupees ka charges you have to bear. So who will bear it? Bhaskar or Amar? Bhaskar will bear it. So here, debit all expense and losses. So noting charges, account debit 1,000. In total, how much should I pay to Amar? 51,000. To Amar, 51,000. So here you are reopening Amar account. Reopening creditor account. Reopening creditor account. Because creditor account is opened here and closed here. So Amar ka ledger balance is 0. But after the dishonourment, this is date of dishonourment. Date of dishonourment, you are recreating the creditor. 51,000 rupees you have to pay in total. Why? Because 50,000 made payment for the purchase and 1,000 rupees for the noting charges. Both put together, 51,000 ka liability you have to create in favor of Amar. In this, do you have any problem? Loudly. Online people, do you have any problem? Purchase to creditor on the date of purchase. Creditor to BP on the date of acceptance. If the bill is dishonored, BP account debit, bill amount 50,000. Noting charge account debit, 1,000. To creditor, 51,000. Got it, not got it? Clear or not clear? Okay. Can I go to the next topic? Yes, ma. Little loudly, ma. Your voice is very feeble. Bill of exchanges. April 4 end of the day வரைக்கும் valid இருக்கும். After April 4 it becomes invalid. And upon dishonourment, even more it becomes invalid. How can we put? கொஞ்சம் லவுடா பேசுங்க. அன்னைக்கு கண்ணா what when is the date of maturity இல்லையா அந்த டேட்டே வந்து we'll call this fellow who's that notary public on the very same day will do the noting work on the very same day he'll take the fees and go. So உன்னோட expense எப்போ ட்ரிகர் ஆச்சு? April 4th தானே ட்ரிகர் ஆச்சு. So on that day you're supposed to debit noting charges. Not convinced? இல்லைன்னா next class when you come, no, you let me know exactly what is your problem. சரியா? Now your voice is not that much feeble. Whatever I understood from your speech I said so far, இது தாண்டி வேற டவுட் இருக்குன்னு கிளியர் ஆச்சா? ஓகே, சலோ, கிரேட். Now noting charges, the question what is being asked is, sir, this noting charges, what do we do? Sir, this is nominal account. So this will be transferred to the P&L account. So Bhaskar at the end of the year, he will transfer this noting charges account to the profit and loss account because he is bearing it. So here noting charges is nominal account. It is a nominal account. All the nominal accounts at the end of the year is transferred to the P&L account bypassing closing entry. You're not well, ma? By any chance? You want to go home? Okay? Okay. Now, illustration 9, take it as homework. Wait. This is... Nine is homework. Okay, we'll do this. Illustration 10 we'll do it. So this is case 2 people where the bill is discounted and then subsequently dishonored. Are you ready? Can I do it? Okay. It says that on 1st Jan 2019, Amrit sold goods to Bhanu for 50,000. And on the same day, drew upon him bill at 3 months for the said amount. Bhanu accepted the bill and returned it to Amrit. Who's Amrit? Who's Amrit? Seller. Who is Bhanu? Buyer. Transaction value 50,000. Purchase sale value 50,000. When is the goods sold? 1st January. When is the bill drawn? 1st January. When is the bill accepted? Same day. Nothing mentioned means same day. Credit period 3 months. Bhanu accepted the bill and returned it to Amrit on 4th Jan 2019. 4th Jan 2019. After how many days of the bill? 3 days. So it's not grace days. It's coincidence that the transaction date and the discounting date exactly this 3 days of gap. So it is not grace days. 4th January 2019, Amrit discounted the bill with bank at 49,000 rupees. The bill what you give to banker is worth 50. But in return, banker paid you how much money? Only 49,000 rupees. Cheating this is. We'll put cheating case on bank. Difference 1,000 is discounting charges, not bank charges. Bank charges is different. This is called as discounting charges. Okay. On the due date, the bill was dishonored. Oh my God. Bank paid 1,000 as noting charges. Who presented the bill? On the date of maturity, who presented the bill? Banker presented the bill. But the bill was dishonored. The opposite person did not make the payment. So now it is whose responsibility? It is whose responsibility to prove I presented bill properly, but opposite person did not make the payment. It is whose responsibility to prove? Banker responsibility. So who will bring the notary public here? Banker will bring the notary public and pay 1,000 rupees from his pocket. Banker will require this money from whom? Amrit. Because this bill was given to banker by whom? Amrit. So banker will recover money from Amrit. Amrit in return will recover money from Bhaskar. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Bhaskar Ilya. Sorry. Bhanu. Happy now? Okay. Let's do the diagram. Diagram will make your life easy. So it's a love triangle. Draw properly. Sir, you're telling love triangle and drawing rectangle, sir. Huh? Who's that? Asking silly, childish question. Now triangle, okay? Name? Okay. Name, adu okay pa. Name, seller name. Amrit. அவன் பயத்துல பானு முன்னாடி சொல்லிட்டான். இல்ல அவட ரிட்டன் பாஸ்கர் நோ. Banu. Buyer. Who's the third party of this triangle? Bank. Okay, what is the first transaction? One, sold goods plus invoice plus bill of exchange. Very good. For this, one journal entry will come. Yes. Sale entry by seller, purchase entry by buyer. Then what happens? Next is bill of exchange accepted. Acceptance of bill of exchange. For this, one entry will come. So each diagram what I'm drawing, each line what I'm drawing is one journal entry. Then what happens? Amrit 3 days later, he's going to the bank and getting the bill discounted. So third transaction is bill discounting. In this, what happens? The bill is given worth 50,000. In that 1,000 is noting charges, discounting charges, and balance 49,000 is what we are receiving. Okay, not okay. Then what is happening? Then bank is waiting till date of maturity, and here he is presenting the bill. So fourth transaction is presentment of bill. Presentment of bill plus dis-honourment. Both is happening together. We presented, and opposite person said, get lost, I'll not pay the money. Hence it is dis-honourment. So you have to pass the dis-honourment entry. Dis-honourment entry. Okay, not okay. Either okay va? Now further diagram I have to draw. But either can we do the entries and come? Okay. So in the books of Amrit. Okay, before that, can you help me with the maturity date? Maturity date, fast. What is the date of sale? 1 January 2019. Okay. 1/1/2019 plus credit period 3 months. What is the due date? February, March, April. So 4th. Sorry. 1/4/2019 plus 3 grace days. How much it is? Now 4/4/19 will come. Okay, not okay. Now, on the date of sale, what is the date of sale? 1/1/19. Tell me the entry for sale, people. Banu account debit to sale. How much? 50,000. Okay. Then what is the second transaction? Sale entry over. Next is bill acceptance entry. Bill acceptance. Tell me please. On the same day bill is accepted. So it is bills receivable account debit to Banu. How much? 50,000. Can you please tell me what is the balance in Banu's ledger? 0. Banu account is opened here and closed here. Banu ka ledger balance? 0. What is the balance in BR account? 50,000. Is BR having debit balance or credit balance? Debit balance. If any ledger is only debited, there is no credit or less credit apnina, then that ledger will have debit balance. Okay. Then what is happening next? Third transaction. This is happening on which date? 4th January 2019. Be careful. 4th January. That is 3 days after sale transaction. Third entry is what? Bill discounting entry. 4th January 2019. We are giving the bill. Credit what goes out? What is going out? Bills. So 2 bills receivable goes out. How much? 50,000. Debit what comes in? What is coming? Paisa is coming. How much? 49,000. You gave 50 ka bill, but only 49 is coming. What happened to remaining 1,000? That will never come because that is your loss. Expenditure. Debit all expense and losses. 1,000 rupees in form of discounting charges. Can you please tell me what is the balance in BR account? What is the balance in BR account? Nil balance because BR account is opened here and closed here. Got it. Not got it. Now, what is next? On the maturity date. What is maturity date? 4/4/2019. Banker presented the bill to Bhanu. Had Bhanu made the payment, then this transaction is happening between banker and Bhanu. So if the bill is honored appadina, in the books of seller, no entry. If bill is honored, then no entry. But what happened here? The bill is dishonored. Now tell me, people, what would have happened here? When bill is dishonored, who is he? Banker. Who is he? Banker. Banker will cry. Banker will cry. Banker will go and fight with the customer in the court. The banker in a polapilya. Banker will not drag Bhanu to the court. Banker says, this nonsense is not my headache. Purida, I will not go and fight in court of laws. I have a lot of other works to do. What will banker do, you know? On the same day, fourth transaction, no. On the fourth transaction, banker will take 50,000 rupees from Amrit's account without his permission. Without his permission. So this is cheating, no sir. Fraud, no sir. No. When banker is taking this 50,000 from Amrit's bank account, he has already got a pre-approval from him. When, sir? On 4th January 2019, when Amrit approached banker for money, sir, take this bill, give me money. That time banker gave the money under only one condition. The condition is that Amrit has to sign one bank document. In this document, all the terms and conditions have been noted down, which will safeguard banker. In that one point, banker has mentioned that on the date of maturity, if I don't receive money, on the date of maturity, if I don't receive money, I will take that 50,000 rupees from your bank account and you will give me pre-approval for that. When banker is taking this 50,000 rupees, no, a pre-approval is given. Pre-approval means what? Advanced approval. Advanced approval means what? அவன் காசு கொடுக்கல அப்படின்னா என் பேங்க்ல நீ பணம் எடுத்துக்கோ அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு you are giving a permission. So already we got a permission and we signed the document. So banker, when he's taking this 50,000 rupees from our bank account, it doesn't mean that he is taking without our knowledge. He's taking this with our permission only. But this permission is not granted on the date of dishonourment. This permission is granted to the banker Krishi when? On the date of discounting itself. On the date of discounting itself, it is granted. That is called as pre-approval of the payment. Got it? Not got it? Because on the date of maturity, banker needs money means he needs money. Hey or way, he needs money. Means what? Either the money is going to come from Bhanu. If Bhanu is not paying, Amrit has to pay. If Bhanu is not making the payment, Amrit has to make the payment. But banker will receive the money that day. Got it? Not got it? Now, on the date of dishonourment, what happens? Here, banker is presenting the bill. Bhanu is dishonoring. So what will the banker do? Banker immediately go to Amrit's bank account and recover 50,000 rupees. So on the date of dishonourment, one thing is very clear. From our bank account, money will go. If bill is dishonored, from our bank account, hello, to bank, money is gone. How much money is gone? Wrong. Banker will take from you 50,000 rupees for bill amount plus our notary public கூட்டு வரான் இல்லையா, where the notary public is charging the 1,000 rupees. This banker will pay 1,000 rupees from his pocket and take along with this 50,000 rupees. இந்த 50,000 ஓட 1,000 சேர்த்துட்டு மொத்த 51,000 புடிங்கிடுவான். Okay, not okay. So 50,000 plus 1,000 in total, banker will take from your bank account 51,000. Okay, not okay? Tell me. Yes. This money we will recover from whom? We'll recover from Bhanu. We will recover from Bhanu. Anything that we have to recover from anybody in future is asset. To create asset, we have to give a debit. And who's that person? Bhanu. Bhanu account debit 51,000. To bank 51,000. This is the dishonourment entry. This is the dishonourment entry. So in case of bill of exchange discounted with bank, in the books of seller, what is the dishonourment entry? From bank, money will go out. How much money will go out? Bill amount plus noting charges. Bill amount plus noting charges. And that much money will recover from debtor. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Now, after this, what will happen? After this, what will happen? After this, You have to do nothing. Question இவ்வளவுதான் கொடுத்திருக்கான். After this, it's a struggle of Amrit to recover money from Banu. Okay, not okay. இதுக்கு மேல இருக்க transaction, is it got anything to do with bill of exchange? It becomes a normal transaction because now Banu is recreated, no? But Banu recreated no normal debtor. So how normal debtor will recover money? That is normal scenario. That is not a subject matter of discussion under bills of exchange. Bills of exchange topic is over here. Okay, not okay. Any problem so far? Now, if I may ask you, what is the balance in Banu's ledger? Banu's ledger was opened by 50,000 in the first entry, closed by 50,000. So here Banu account got closed and it got reopened with 51,000 rupees in the fourth entry. So how much money we have to recover from Banu now? 51,000 is the balance, not 50,000. 51,000 is the balance. Got it, not got it? Can we do the same entry in books of Banu? First entry is on date of purchase. So 1/1/19 on the date of purchase. What is the entry? Purchase account debit to Amar. How much? 50,000, 50,000. Then what happens? Amara, who's that? Amar solid. This donkey fellow said, Amar. I'm only, Somebody said Amar, no? Or I only said? Prasad said, that's what I was telling, no? Now, on the same day, acceptance. Tell me acceptance entry fast. Patya. Amrit account debit to bills payable. How much? 51,000. 50,000. Okay. What is the balance in Amrit account? 0. Amrit account is opened here, closed here. What is the balance in BP account? 50,000. Debit balance or credit balance? If any ledger is credited and not debited, or if credit amount is more than debit amount, what ledger balance will be there? Credit balance. Okay. First transaction, purchase entry recorded. BP entry recorded. Now what is the third entry? This is entry between Amrit and banker. Bill discounting entry. Will we record it? We nayar. Will Banu record it? No. So discounting entry will not come here. No entry for discounting. No entry for discounting. This example it's only for your knowledge. Then what happens? Fourth transaction. Bill is presented by bank to the buyer. That is customer. And customer says what? Get lost. So what is the get lost entry? What is get lost entry? Listen now. Banker will recover the money from Amrit. Amrit will recover money from Banu. So in total, Banu has to pay how much now? 50,000 for bill amount and 1,000 for noting. So in total, Banu has to pay how much? 51,000. So now listen. BP will lose its validity on the date of dishonourment. So what is the date of dishonourment? Date of maturity is date of dishonourment. So what is date of maturity? 4/4/19. On the date of maturity, which is the date of dishonourment, BP will lose its value. It becomes invalid. So BP, which is in credit, to cancel it, I have to give a debit. So BP account debit. The moment I pass BP account debit, what is the BP ledger value? 0. BP ledger value 0. Okay. On the same day, I have one more headache. Apart from paying 50,000, I have to pay one more 1,000 for my mistake. What is my mistake? Dishonourment. Because of that, I have to pay the charges for the notary public. So debit all expense and losses. Notary charges account debit 1,000. This amount yaar pay padna? To Amrit. Amrit account. This is reopening of Creta's ledger. This is reopening of Creta's ledger. In total, how much you have to pay? 51,000. So BP account is opened here and closed here. Amrit account got opened here and closed here with 50/50, becoming 0, and it got reopened now with 51,000. Okay, not okay? Any big difficulty here? So in books of purchaser, what is the dishonourment entry? BP has to be cancelled. Noting charges is a new expenses debited. மொத்தமா எவ்வளவு பே பண்ணோம் கிரெடிட்டாருக்கு? Bill amount plus noting charges put together, how much have you supposed to pay? Full 51,000 rupees. Okay, not okay. Okay. Online people, okay. Super okay, okay. How is it? Okay, sir. Only okay, no super okay. Okay, super. Now, yes, somebody called me. One second, ma. Discount charges la enna part kana? One second, guys. Shh, silence. In the entry, tanga ஒண்ணு இல்ல. What did you give to banker? பேங்கருக்கு என்ன கொடுத்த? அல்வா கொடுத்தியா, பிஆர் கொடுத்தியா? பிஆர் கொடுத்திருக்க. பிஆர் கொடுத்த வேல்யூ எவ்வளோ? 50,000. I gave BR to the banker. The BR ka value is how much? 50,000. Okay. Why did you give BR to the banker? What is the intention behind giving the BR to the banker? For paisa. Receiving cash. அவன் எவ்வளோ காசு கொடுத்துருக்கான்? Question they're telling, in the question they're telling, banker, I'm going to discounted the bill with the bank at 49,000. உனக்கு காசு எவ்வளோ வந்துச்சு after discounting? 49,000. So debit what comes in? How much money came in? 49,000. அப்ப மீதி 1,000 வரல, அது என்னது? It is the discounting charges. Hello, lucky fellow you are. Hello. In this question, 1,000 rupees they gave us discounting charges. Lucky fellow you are. In most of the question, they will ask you to calculate this 1,000. எப்படி தெரியுமா? Whatever is the bill amount, with that percentage into credit period by number of months, 12. புரியுதா? Got it, not got it. We have questions based on that also. In this question, lucky fellow, hello, shh. In this question that you're lucky, they've given the difference amount. This is called as discounting charges. In this, do you have any problem? Moilen, now clear? Super. So when are we meeting next? Okay. So Wednesday is the class where I have to discuss the dishonourment in case of endorsement and bill sent for collection. And once this is over, dishonourment ka topic is over. Then we will see some questions from ICA module with regard to this. And the very same day, since it's a 3-hour class, we'll also try to cover the concept of renewal of the bill. We'll also try to cover the concept of renewal of bill. Purinjada? Okay, not okay. Share it. Then Wednesday ke baad next class is when? Not given, not mentioned. So mostly we'll try to hold it on Friday evening. So Friday evening, if at all we meet up Tina, we'll discuss retirement. Okay, va. So 60% syllabus will get over with retirement. 40% syllabus is revolving around accommodation of bill. This is the main villain of the chapter. Main villain of the chapter. This entire accommodation is dependent on topic 1 to topic 6. If you're not strong in 1 to 6, forget accommodation of bill. This question, 70% chances will come in exam. 70% chances that this question will come in exam. And this is completely dependent on the previous 6 points. Right? On that positive note, I'm summing up this class here. I will see you all in the next class, which is Wednesday morning, 11 a.m. sharp. Until then, bye-bye. See you. Take care. Thank you so much.